Hello, my friends, and welcome to Christmas week. What? I feel like I was just doing this for the Thanksgiving Shop My Stash, but here we are, and it's time to go through and pick out makeup for Christmas week, you guys. I cannot believe it. If, as I'm panning through the room, it looks a little messy, my deepest apologies. This room is quite disheveled at the moment, but we're just going to go ahead and get started. Now, I will disclose as we get into this that this is not going to include picking out eyeshadow palettes. Those are already on the desk ready for us because, as you remember, I already filmed a video on the palettes that I chose for myself for this holiday season. So you'll see those as we get over to the desk. But let's go through and pick our stuff, shall we? So we do have to pick a concealer, and I'm really wanting to go super glam this week. And I think I'm just going to end up picking the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. This one is really incredible, and some other incredible ones in there, but this is the one that I want to pick for today. We've got a lot of glam things to choose from, you guys, and you know I love to go all out. And so I am thinking of picking one of these Artist Couture's. Let's see, these lit things are just some glitters, but I do want to pick out some, which one do I want though? So we've got the bronze one and we've got golden hour. I think we're going to go with the golden hour because if you remember the eyeshadow palette video, then you remember I picked a lot of golds. So that'll go really nicely. I can't remember what's in here. Nothing. Fake nails. Okay, so let's move on to the first drawer. Sorry for the shadow, you guys. I actually have another ring light coming, and so we're hoping to get more lighting up in this room and get the situation a little bit more well lit. So I'm excited for that. But for highlight, we have to go all out. We have to go, I already love being blinding, but I'm looking to go extra blinding. And one of my favorite brands for that is Ofra. I forgot I even had this palette. So I'm thinking, okay, so this one has Glazed Donut and Glow Goals. Space Baby I kind of don't use, so I don't really like the blue hue to it. Let's see if we can get it opened with one hand, which is not my area of expertise, but we got it done. So let's see if this has what we want. Oh yes, this definitely has what I'm looking for. These are so intense, you guys. If you are new to the Ofra highlight world, then you need to get on it, especially if you love a good blinding highlight. So I think we're gonna go with this, but I kind of want to do something else as well. I love blinding. What do we have that's blinding? This would be kind of fun because of the glitter. This is How Many Carats? This is the original one, and yes, I kept it in its box. It was too pretty to toss. I think we're gonna do that one too because that would look so pretty over one of the ones in here that I just swatched. So I think that's what we're gonna use for this week. This reminds me, I wanna go back and use my I Love Sarai Dose of Colors highlighters. Those are also super amazing. Let's move on to blushes. Did I seriously get that drawer dirty? Ugh, yuck. All right, so for blush, we've got a lot to choose from because you guys know I love me a good blush palette, and I've got several of those to choose from. But one that I see that I really do want to use is the Kylie Max blush, Max the Reindeer. This is a very, very bubblegum pink, but it is very pretty for those looks that are like really dark on the eyes. I'm sorry, I'm having to steady my camera, you guys, because I am shaking a little bit, so apologize for that. But yeah, so I think we're gonna grab that one. And then the other question is, do we want to keep another single or do we want to use a blush palette? And I think I'm already thinking I want to use the Laura Mercier blush palette that's over in my desk. So, I was gonna say we'll go with that one. This one's also beautiful, this Winter Kissed. But okay, let's go with our initial picks. So in here is bronzer. We've already picked highlight, so I'm gonna kind of lay off of this section right here because we already have highlight for this season, for this week. I kind of feel like I want to use the Gucci bronzer because I want to be super bougie this week. I mean, it's Christmas week, so that's what we're going with. We're only going to pick one. I'm trying to use like one product a week so I can really get good use out of it. That doesn't always happen, but anyhow. Okay, this is just a miscellaneous drawer. We're good there, and we're good here. Okay, so the rest are eyeshadow palettes, which I already mentioned we don't need. Let me move these over to the desk, and then we've got some really glam eyeshadows to choose. Singles, by the way. So let me move this over, and we will get started on that. Okay, so next up we are at my little 3-drawer storage, and this is where I put all of my single, more standout eyeshadows and eyeliners. So let's see what we've got in here. I'm gonna skip out on the Marc Jacobs sequins for now. I've got the Tatcha little trios. There's nothing in here that is really calling my name. Several of these MAC pigments, but the only one that I could think of that I would really want to put to use is this one. But I don't think there's really anything I'm looking... Ooh, which one's this one? Ooh, this one's Copper Sparkle. I'll bet you this one would be pretty. I don't know. Because a lot of what I picked up palette-wise is gold themed. I kind of want to save those for another day. Maybe as we get into Valentine's, who knows. Here's where we've got all of the glitter and glows, which are sadly so neglected. Do we want any of these? Some of them are even like pretty dried up. But I don't know that there's anything that I really want to play with this week in here. We do have the, let's see, what's this? Midnight Cowboy Urban Decay Glitter Liner. I will probably grab that. And then that one's pink. Okay, I think we're good there. These two Kylie little sparkle ones are nice, but again, nothing that I'm really looking to play with, at least not at the moment. Okay. And then in the last drawer, now here I do anticipate picking a couple of things. So we already picked up the Artist Couture Diamond Lights Finisher. Let me take these out because they're hindering my movement. But these are really pretty. Let's see. I'm thinking more along the lines of the Stila. These are so old. They're the Magnificent Metal Eyes, but these are so good, and I actually like these as much or more than the what is it? Glitter and Glow ones. This is Dusty Rose. There's one particular I'm looking for. Here it is. The Vintage Black Gold. This one is beautiful. We're going to pull that. And then this one I'm not going to use right now. This one's probably my favorite. It's the Metallic Pixie Dust. I think we're going to pull this one for Valentine's Day, but we'll see. We'll see. Remind me when we get closer to Valentine's that I said I wanted to pick that one. Is there anything else? Oh, I forgot about this. This is the Violet Voss. Forget what this is called, but they're on sale right now at Sephora for like 10 bucks minus 20% off. And I don't know if... I don't know if I want to pull this one because it's not super gold themed. Not that every look I make is going to be gold. I think we'll pull it anyways, just for fun. See what we can come up with. And then down here are more glitter eyeshadows. These Crystal Whips are also really nice by the Too Faced Peach line. This one's Pop the Bubbly. I like that one a lot, but I'm not going to pick it right now. Okay, so we've got these 3 items. Let me put the camera down, and then I'll get you some swatches of this stuff. All right, my friends, so here we go. The top shade is the blush, which is that MAC's blush. The middle is the Fenty Balm. I forget, Diamond Balm, I guess. And that one is so pretty over top of highlight, and that's what I plan to use it for. And then that third shade is the Gucci bronzer, which again, I am in the shade 3. And then here we have the eyeshadows, or the standout products that we just picked up, which is the Midnight Cowboy eyeliner, which look, if you see the base, it almost has a little bit of a yellow gold tint to it. I think it's getting old. I think some of my makeup is starting to turn a little bit, which bums me out because I didn't get to use it as much as I'd like, but that's not done that before. So interesting. And then the second shade is the Stila in the Vintage Gold. What was it called again? Vintage Black Gold. So we've got that one, super standout for sure. And then this last one is the Violet Voss glitter in Cosmic. So definitely a lot to play with there. So we've got all of that going on. We still need to pick out foundation, which will come right here for, now again, I want something a little more glam. And so I think I'm gonna pick the Too Faced Matte Born This Way because I love, so this Huda stick is nice. It's lighter coverage. The Bite Beauty I love, the Rare Beauty I love, but I feel like I am looking for something to look a little bit more, not makeup-y, but you know what I mean, like glam. So I am gonna pick this one. This is like the heavier coverage out of the foundations that I currently have. So we've got that. You know, random thought, I've actually really been liking this powder, this CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I bought it because Stephanie Leda had bought it and saw it in her video, and I was like, ooh, and that one actually is really good. Okay, so, ooh, as I almost crack this bottle. So now it's time to pick out a powder. Let's come over here and pick one out, although I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna pick the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder, just because, again, it feels bougie on the skin. It probably works the same as any other powder. So random, like a little screwdriver set. This is where I tell you, my room is currently so disheveled. A Soft Surroundings catalog, some beauty sponges, a grocery store bag, random samples from Sephora. And again, that is the most random thing you'll probably ever see in this room. I feel like I could laugh about it. You're probably already laughing about it. So for my under eyes, I am going to use the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Blurring Under Eye Powder because I don't like this one under my eyes. It's just too, I don't like how it looks. So I think we're good on powder. Now, the other thing I wanted to get for blush, if you remember, was that Laura Mercier blush palette, which is this one. It's so, so pretty. And I actually have enjoyed very much using it. And it's got 3 perfect different tones for if you're going like super glam, if you need to go a little bit more heavy on the cheeks because your eyes are minimal. Anyways, so really good. I like the formula. And I like that I've got 3 in one place right there. But that's, you guys already know that. So what else are we missing? I always miss something. It never fails. So we do have to take out mascara. This is what I'm using currently. Don't know how I feel about it. Not sure. I feel like Maybelline is typically my go-to for drugstore mascaras. Have to have the Fenty Pro Filter. I use it as a tacky base for like the heavier, chunkier types of shades. We're going to take out the glue, but I'm going to tell you that I don't know what lashes yet I'm going to use. And those are always, there's never like a, oh, I'm going to use these. I pick one out and I use them until they're no good and trash them. So right now I'm at a point where these have been trashed and I just need to pull another one out. And then of course we've got, oh, black liner is going to be a must this season. And then I think it would be nice to do green. I think green would be so pretty. Green and gold just go really, really nice together. So we're going to do that. Now, I'm telling you right now that I will, like I said, be doing a get ready with me for Christmas using basically not everything because I can't use all the eyeshadow palettes, but pretty much most of what you see we're going to use. We're going to put that to use. So I'll take out my P. Louise. That's what I use for my base. And I think that's it. Again, super random drawer. We don't have a primer yet. What do we want to use for a primer? I feel like I think I'm just going to use the Tatcha Silk Canvas because everything else is kind of more luminous, and that is a matte foundation. I'm not really looking to change up the consistency. I still have some in this. Can you believe it? That's really crazy. But anyways, so I think all we have left is lips, which I do think do I know what I want? I don't know. I don't know. I think I just want like a little Pat McGrath trio, which, again, you guys, the struggle is real with keeping this place clean. So hang tight. Let me go open that drawer over there, and that way I could take you right to the drawer without having to sift through all the mess. Okay, guys, so here's my lippy drawer, and I already know what I want to use. I can already tell you I spot it right now. I spy with my little eye. and it's this year's Melted Matte set. And this has pretty much everything I would need. It has the red for Christmas. It's got the nude. It's got a little bit more of a mauve raisin tone. This has what I need, pretty much covers all bases. So I think that's what we're going to pull. And yeah, I think that about covers everything. Okay, let's see. To recap, I've got primer, I've got foundation, I've got concealer, under eyes, face, let's see, blush, highlight, can't forget the highlight, primers, mascara, eyeliners, let's see, bronzer, and we already went over highlight. We've got eyeshadow. I'm not gonna lay out the lashes just quite yet. I think that about covers it. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry if I'm missing something. I will remember once I go edit this video, I will say, I know exactly what I forgot. Anyhow, this brings us to the end of this Shop My Stash for Christmas week, you guys. Thanks for helping me pick out my makeup products. I will see you again here in a couple of days for the actual Get Ready With Me. I'm very excited about Christmas week, you guys. I hope you are too. I will go ahead and end the video now. As usual, I will leave you verse of the day as I do in Shop My Stash. The verse of the day will come up on the screen today. So hope you enjoy, hope you are encouraged. Please know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.